Hello, sweet friends. I thought since I couldn't get out and do my front porch that I would go ahead and show you what my master bedroom is decorated for the fall. It's not a whole lot. And then I'll also give you a glimpse of my sewing room that I did decorate just a little for the fall season. Now, of course, I've done some dusting and vacuuming and cleaned it up a little to get it ready for all the fall decorations for this season. Just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed, it's free to subscribe. Okay, I'm getting started over here on this wall. This is just a little peg hook that I thrifted and I put up there just to hang a few things on. But I took down the summer wall art that was up there. It was a picture of a barn with some summer cosmos type of flowers on it. But I wanted to put up these two wall art pieces. They're metal and wood that I got from Hobby Lobby. And when I bought them, I put them away back in my closet and almost totally forgot about them. Just recently found them. I'm just adding a few things, a fall wreath and some baskets and a hat on the pegs. Above the headboard is a leaf that I got from Hobby Lobby years ago. I like it up there, so I'm not going to move that. But I did find a little thrifted wall sconce. It's all metal, very heavy. I just took a little candle and cut it down and lit it and burned it just a little so it would have that look that it's actually been lit. Over here on my candle cabinet, just above, I'm adding a leaf that I got from Hobby Lobby many years ago. I had it in my bathroom for a while, but I brought it out for this season. And then my vase, along with some sage green florals to go in this vase, and it's just that simple. My curtains and my bedding is not going to change. Over here on the dresser, I have the clock, and that is a TV antenna. I sometimes watch regular TV. And this leaf bowl we got from Hawaii on our first trip. And then the vase back there is from L1 Pottery from Tennessee called the Rebecca vase. This little wooden box my husband made for me, and he had the leaves. He knows I love leaves. And he had those engraved in it. And I just have a few of my favorite homemade pins that everyone's made for me, and my prayer caps. Over here on this table, the lamp remains. I've got a tray that I got from Hobby Lobby. They had two different sizes, and this is the larger size. I think they still carry them. But you can hang it on the wall or you can use it as a tray. So I'm going to use it as a tray today. It's just like a wicker tray, wicker woven material. I've got a couple of little wooden vases, and I just put some fall florals in the one. Not too much, just a little. And I want to add a pumpkin. This pumpkin came from Hobby Lobby. I think they still have that one. And then that's just a picture of my honey and I on our wedding day in that crystal frame. Over here on the chair, I'm just going to add a blanket and a throw pillow. And it's just going to be that simple. On the other side of the chair, I will be adding a vase with some fall leaves in it. And that's just going to be my pop of color in here. On my bedding, I went ahead and put my bedding, all of my curtains and my duvet cover, all came from Amazon.com. If you're looking for something like that, I have a lot of requests about the curtains, and my shower curtain matches those also. But I have this quilt throw that I'm going to put over. Sometimes it looks like sage green and sometimes it looks like a taupe. But I just wanted something a little soft and just a little something extra on the bed. And then I've got a couple of pillows, pillow shams over the queen. Now those are the king, and I'm just going to add the queen size. I like them to downsize as you're coming forward with the pillow so that you can see the ones in the back. And then this little pillow from Hobby Lobby, if you remember, I said I fell in love with it. I love it. It's got pumpkins on it. And I'm just going to add a throw blanket over the bottom of the bed in the same color of green as on that pillow. And that's just going to give it a little more layered and cozy feel in my master bedroom. Over here on the nightstand, I have a few things that I want to add. That frame, picture of our wedding day always stays there along with the lamp. And then the little trinket box was a friendship box from a friend, and I just have a few of my pieces of jewelry that I like to grab and put on. And I know that it's just right there. On this table, I'm going to use a wicker tray. It's the other small one that went with the other one on the table. And this one is just a small one. And I'm going to add a candle, a pumpkin, and a vase. And in the vase, I have some of these stems from Hobby Lobby that are little blackberries. And I just love the color of these. I've kept them out all year. And then to top it off, I added a warm and cozy mug that I thrifted at a yard sale, and I just love the colors on it. Over here, I do like to get up out of bed, and when my feet hit the floor, I like to feel a nice, warm, fluffy, cozy rug. And this one I got from JCPenney. I think I paid $11. It's reversible. I've washed it several times. It keeps its shape. And I just love this rug. Sometimes I put it in my bathroom and sometimes I have it out here. Now I've got some of this heirloom spray that is from Kirklands. And this just tops off the season with a nice scent. Welcome to my sewing room. I did decorate a little in here, and I am working on a fall blanket. That blanket hanging on the back of my sewing chair is my most recent one that I'm working on. And then I just put a little plaid quilt over my workstation table. And the little turkey that's sewn, I didn't sew it. I found it for $4 at a thrift store, and I fell in love with it. And this quilt hanging on my quilt rack is one that I made many, many, many years ago. I do love to applique. The little doll is a pillowcase doll I made I don't know how many years ago. Just some things that I put together this year. I haven't got back in here again. I've done some damage to my finger, so I'm on hold. But I would like to put a little curtain over the bottom part of that shelf over there. And I've got all of my batting stored up there in a basket. My curtains are from Amazon.com. I just love the texture of them. Miss Dolly back there has her fall apron on, along with the measure tape around her neck. And this is how it all turns out for this season.